over their last 3 games. Rockets have 2 wins over the Cavs and a win over the Celtics to their credit. And at 31-14 on the season, they're currently holding down the 2nd spot in the West. Is it time to start taking the Houston Rockets seriously as a contender?
I'm going to give it one more year.
See, you threw that word in there at the end and you fucked it up.
Yeah, like, so,
Yeah.
Like,
let me
so,
contender. Is it time to start taking the Rockets seriously?
They still struggle
Yes.
down the stretch.
So, yeah.
Taking them seriously?
Taking them seriously?
Okay, we'll take you serious.
Yes.
Regular season team, yes.
Start taking them serious. Yes, they have a found. They have a yes.
Okay,
Have a good coach. Good. Yes.
Yes.
Contenders.
We need to. They didn't make the playoffs last year.
Shout out to the Fine Boys. They had a great run towards the end of the season.
They didn't make the playoffs.
But I'm just saying, Kenny,
I said they didn't make the playoffs.
They built some momentum, though, at the end of the season.
They did.
At the end, they made some
momentum. Didn't get them in.
We know where momentum works at.
I'm saying, but
hope.
this year they showing growth, right? They're showing growth.
Yeah.
They make it, get in, win the first round series this year.
Or a couple games.
No, to win the first. To put that word in there that he used, you got to win a fucking series this year.
Contenders. Like
You got to win a series this year to go with B said for next year, right? You got to win a series and it has to be dominant this year, or just win it 4-2.
Can you, producers,
You know
come
the
from
problem-
producers, not coming from me. Producers would like to point out that the Dallas Mavericks made the NBA Finals last year after not making the playoffs the year before. But they have Luka.
yeah, but I must say.
Right, there's
They
a
still struggle
difference
down the stretch.
between
Just telling you.
them, Dallas, and the difference between Dallas and Houston. Dallas team, their best players is veterans still. Right? You have a veteran guard that know how to play playoff basketball, winning basketball. And you have Luka, who is a very different player. Houston is young, right? You got to treat them like OKC, right? OKC is still not championship ready, right? They're still trying to fine tune some of those other players. You got Shea, who can hold his own in the playoff, but everybody else is still trying to figure out how to be great. Houston, there's not going to be any consistency. They play against Dallas in the first round, they lost. They play against Denver, and they lost, right? There's nobody at that bottom end that they're gonna be able to play a half-court game and actually dominate them.
Yeah.
So, question for the couch.
Because their 2-star players is 22, and they don't really
Don't know yet.
They're not. They haven't got that.
Yeah, they ain't there yet.
Question
But they're
for the
really
coach.
good. And
Yeah.
they have a really good coach.
Yep.
They defend, they scrap, which goes a long way. And in a playoff series, that's what I'm saying. They get in, they win a playoff series because they know how to scrap.
Maybe.
Yeah, we can start talking about next year, but I don't think they match up with a certain guys in the playoffs this year. They're going to lose.
So,
I think you said about bringing. I think you were saying earlier this year. You said if Houston got if Houston got a vet, you were saying somebody would be good over there.
And he was. I think that's why they went in because
Was it Jimmy? I think you said Jimmy. I think you said this year, if Houston got somebody like a vet, they'll be able to go over them.
that brings me to my next question. You guys said the Rockets are a year away. We got the trade deadline quickly approaching, Thursday, February 6th. Could they fast track that growth? We talked about the emergence of Amen Thompson. Amen.
Okay, but even with that, see, it reminds me of Phoenix Suns. It's still gimmicky. It's gimmicky win regular season games type of lineups, right? Where you have a 6'7" guy who's just a freak himself, playing at the 4, right? And then you got Sengun at the 5. You're not really. It's easy to win games right now, but when you play in the playoffs, you're not going to be able to survive with it.
They have several draft picks at their disposal.
They still have a few picks left?
They have several draft picks at their disposal.
First?
Draft capital, yes.
With no contingencies to it?
There's
depends on
like
how
top 10.
bad they want to win.
That'll be the caveat.
So this is what. So it's a little confusing, but I think OKC has the right to swap with Houston with the 2025 pick.
on
If
how
that
bad they
happens,
wanna win.
Houston, I think, can get.
OKC don't need if they draft a motherfucker in the top, if they fuck around and get a top, they just doing shit to do it if they get like.
Yeah, so they can
Chill
swap.
out.
They have a first-round pick.
Like, do some real work.
They got 2 first-round picks this year, excuse me.
Like, what the niggas told Future, man?
Do some real work, man. Goddamn.
Yeah,
2 first-round picks.
Go sit down.
First-round pick in 2020, or
That was
2,
late.
excuse me. First-round pick in 2027, also a pick swap.
This ain't got nothing to do with like.
I'm trying to.
They're in a they have better pieces than OKC got. They got picks. Houston got players.
And Houston has picks too, Gil.
They don't have to get rid of that.
saying.
They got players that
It was high. caliber.
these are high caliber players. Like they're so
High draft.
loaded with a bunch of talented kids. That's already like you got Whitmore. You got a bunch of people
they got
on your team
And
where
the one-
people be like,
and the one who you just drafted. And the one you just drafted.
Reed Shepard?
Reed Shepard.
yeah, you have
With him included, what we're
Yes.
talking about, value that you can.
You have real value where some people, you're sitting at your lineup like, yo, this is a loaded fucking squad. No matter who sits, I have somebody who can come in
can
and
get
steal. Like if Jalen Green goes down, I got Whitmore.
So you just
He can put up fucking 20.
so you just stay where you at then?
Nah.
No.
What I'm
I'm like, go through the.
look, like if you have, let's say Shepard, you got
Ari Smith.
see Jabari. I don't know if I let him go.
Because you got Tari. Because see, the thing is, you got Tari Eason.
I got Easton.
So, but Jabari gonna cost more. Eventually, Jabari gonna cost more than Tari Eason,
and that's
right?
what
so
I'm
I
saying.
keep Tari Eason and I trade. I get off Jabari because he's the second pick in the draft, third pick in the draft, right?
Okay.
He's gonna cost more.
Yeah, this is.
So if I'm
You got Reed Shepard, top 5 pick. Jalen Green, top 5 pick. Jabari Smith Jr., top 5 pick.
You got.
So let me just read this to
Right?
y'all
You
if I
got
can
Whitmore,
make this make
top
sense.
lottery pick. Hold on, Sengun, first round pick. You got pieces who you're not using, and you still.
So they got 2 first-round picks in this draft.
Who's that?
Houston.
Houston, okay.
2 first-round picks in this draft. 2027, I believe they have 3 first-round picks. 2028, they have a first-round pick. 29, they got 2 first-round picks.
Yeah.
2030, they got a first-round pick. 2031. I'm just,
But
Yeah, that's
their
that's
picks,
doable, man.
Their
I'm just
picks,
saying.
they can go, but their picks is cool. They don't have to be dumb enough to get rid of them. What I'm saying is they have gold right now.
Yeah, they got gold, but
They like you're talking
what I'm saying
about.
is that you can put those players that's your gold and still have this draft.
but with
capital
them
to
picks,
attach.
it makes it platinum.
Yeah.
No, but what I'm saying is I don't need to. I can use those picks later. I don't need to enhance it with picks. I literally have 22-year-olds,
Yeah.
23-year-olds who can play. Like
And I'm dangling the potential you getting a 19-year-old with them 22-year-old with this pick. So
like
what
let's
you're
say,
saying, yes.
like let's say Easton and Whitmore. What does that get you in open market? Whitmore and Jabari. What does that get you in the open market? I got you a nice forward, and I got you a great guard who can put buckets in.
But
what you gonna give me?
And a pick, though.
And you want to pick? I can throw in a pick, little cherry on top.
Yeah,
Careful, though.
but
You know what I mean?
Yeah, careful,
Pat
man.
will
Don't
want
make the
more
wrong- I mean, you
back.
got a lot of talent.
But the thing,
Give me Bam.
No, don't do that. Don't do that. No, leave Bam where he at. Leave Bam where he
I
at.
don't need Jimmy. I got
Leave
enough
Bam where he at.
motherfucking wings that can go get it.
But do you get rid of some of them? So
That's what I'm saying. You
They got
got
too many.
But Pat gonna want some of them picks back. So I think it works, bruh.
But I don't want
They got-
what I'm saying is
Jimmy to
the
Houston?
one person
Pat-
that don't need
Yeah.
Jimmy will be Houston. I have the
You don't-
6'7". I got
But they don't do what he do, though.
I got a busload of these niggas right here.
They don't do what he do, though.
I know, but
They do need a vet.
you give me Sabonis or you give me one of them Wagner Frogners over in Orlando. Hey, Orlando, y'all having a problem with Frogner and Pangero? Which one do you want
They
to get
not
rid of?
breaking that up.
I know, but which one? You know,
But
they look
I'm
like they
just
having
saying-
problems over there.
But right
So you want
now,
to stay young.
yo,
No,
You
what
want
I'm
to
saying
get
is,
a vet?
if I'm Miami, I'm doing it.
I don't.
Like,
If I'm
Houston-
Pat Riley and Houston,
I
I'm
mean,
doing
Houston
that.
has a lot of talent. It's just
and picks.
right now. Do you want to win that? Like, are you trying to?
I think they're
What
trying
I'm
to win
saying
now.
is, because I'm winning now, but the position that I need right now, I need a power forward. If I can get a veteran power forward, I'm good. Because with the young guard, with Amen and Dylan Brooks and all, whoever I sub, I can sub in either. I don't want to put my 6'7" guard at the power forward.
Dude, you can
I don't want to put him at the power forward. I don't.
put Dylan. I hear you. You don't want to.
I can throw Dylan Brooks in there.
But no, fuck, leave him where he at.
Oh.
Leave him right in Houston. Him and Jimmy together out that motherfucker.
Oh my God. Oh, on the wings?
You can hide Jalen. Fred at the point, winning experience. I'm doing that, dog.
But you're little, like, that's...
I'm doing that, bro.
You're too small. You know?
I'm
I
doing
mean, shit, they play fast. They play.
I'm doing that.
They play fast.
I'm doing that if I'm Miami.
It just reminds me, like, they got...
I'm doing that.
Their whole team is 6'7".
Couple picks, couple players they got you. So you got players that you can build with.
Unless
now.
you're getting rid of Fred and then put Jalen Green at the point, Jimmy at the 2, like you go...
No, Jalen can't play the point.
Yeah, I think Fred got to go.
Fred stay where he at.
Or-
You need Fred.
Would you make a play for
You
De'Aaron
need
Fox?
Fred to calm that shit down.
What about
Fred
Jimmy?
still make
But
big
you got,
shots.
But you got Jimmy.
Oh, I put Jimmy at the point. Like
No.
I gotta
Don't
make
trust
it up.
Jimmy decision making in them. Fred got a championship. Fred know what it is to win when it's on the line. So I'm gonna go with Fred as my point.
Small.
But that's enticing because they got them picks.
So you got
Jeff Green still over there?
You got them picks, man.
Like you're 6'7"
You're vet
across
still.
the board
He still be playing?
With
I mean, he still be.
with a big man who's
You got
athletic.
Steven Adams still over there. You got
Oh yeah, they do got some vets.
dude. Boston.
That might be.
Houston
Hey,
do
that might.
when
Hey, that might be it.
Yo,
though.
Houston do that, and what we just said went. Yeah, they definitely win the first round. They get Jimmy Butler.
And you're talking about.
Hey, they definitely win the first round series. They get Jimmy Butler.
They too
They got
too
the vet.
small.
I forgot, Steven.
But
got
they
the
can
vets.
make multiple. The point is they can make multiple moves. They don't have
They
to
gonna
make
scrap,
one.
Gil.
Yeah, I get
They gonna
that.
play in the way with Emmy, with the fucking Udoka over there, coaching them up. Yeah, I'm rolling.
They went into Boston and then got.
I'm rolling with that. I'm rolling with Houston and Miami making that deal. Because you can throw Reese
like Denver. I got to treat him like Denver, right? Where my
Hill.
center is not athletic at all. So if my center's not athletic, I really do need 2 or 1 more athletic big back there that can clean up, something. Just be there. Thompson, he's doing a good job, but this is regular season. He's not going to be able to pull that shit in the playoffs. Right? So either I'm going to say I'm riding with him because the motherfucker's just special.
Yes.
And now it's because the position for me is between him and Dylan Brooks.
Yeah, but
that moving forward. It's between them two.
But hear me out though. In a playoff series, right? What we talking? So we're talking about long term, talking about playoff series. Okay, he's giving you what he's giving you now. He's young, right? He's playing well now. If he's giving you some of that, if he's giving you 1 or 2 games in the playoffs, great. But you got 2 guys that you don't have to play him. Jeff Green's still serviceable.
Man.
I ain't saying rely. Keyword that phrase. Serviceable. Knows what it takes, throw him out there a few minutes at a time, if that's the case. If young fella ain't grown within, you need his growth to depend on him in the playoff series, right? I'm rolling with Dylan Brooks and Jimmy Butler at guard. Any of these soft-ass 4s that just want to shoot jump shots in the NBA, give me them 2 all day. Because I know the fight that you're going to get with them, it ain't going to be easy. I don't give a fuck the size of the motherfucker that they got to guard. They both going to scrap when that shit on the line. That I do know. They can say whatever they want to about Dylan Brooks. When that shit get nut-cutting time, he gonna scrap. He gonna lace the motherfuckers up and get to it.
But what do you have when they get in foul trouble?
You still got Jeff Green, Steven Adams. Do you want to go Sengun? You still got stuff, but you're not just you putting this shit together, right? You still got enough pieces over there. You still got Tyree Eason. You still got Jay Sean Tate. You still got motherfuckers over there, man. That trust me.
So let's talk about
You
one
want to
play-
make it a 2-point game? They don't shoot. They shoot 3s, but they ain't just firing that bitch at will.
So
I'm just looking at
talking
the game
about one other player they got over there. Rockets are no stranger to hitting on draft picks lately. Appears a 4th overall pick in the 2023 draft. Amon Thompson fits the billing as well. Here's what he said after hitting the game winner last night.
How would you describe the feeling as that shot left your hands and you knew you guys had it?
That felt great. I knew that motherfucker was going in. I knew it was in our breath. That's my first game winner. I feel like Kobe.
He's tall, man.
So Rockets 4 is coming off his first career 30-point game, averaging 14 points, 8 rebounds while shooting 56% from the field. So since being named as the starter in January, he's averaging 19 points, 12 rebounds, 4 assists. Do the Rockets have a future star in Amen Thompson? This is the conversation we had last night on our playback watch party. Hey, everybody not gonna be here, like Magic said. Like,
I like
Future
him.
star, I don't know, but his future is bright. And
Like a Jimmy.
He's
Like a Jimmy. Like watching him play last night.
bigger,
Like young.
taller.
Yeah,
He just don't have a jumper
Yeah.
that's gonna keep everybody.
cool.
But
That's cool.
he knows how to play basketball. Slash, cut,
Hey.
rebound, offensive rebound. Like
Neither does Giannis.
yeah, it's just
Give a fuck about that jump shot shit yet, man.
like to me, that's
13 for 19 from the field, bro. He understand what I need to do to be effective.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get by this orange thing with this glass thing that's around it. I'm gonna get by that. I'm gonna get close to that as I possibly can because my percentages are fucking high.
Yeah, if I'm looking at him, I'm trying to develop.
Him and the
He's
point
my-
guard from Detroit.
He's my future 3.
Okay,
Like or
Okay.
like
I'm with you.
can Jalen like in today's game? Can I put Jalen Green at the point? And I mean, you're just bringing the ball up, and then from there you just create an offense, right? If I can do that, then I can push everybody down. Put Thompson at the 2, Dylan Brooks at the 3, have
I mean, does he pass?
Smith at the 4 and Sengun at the 5. I got a big lineup that's very versatile, right? That's gonna run up and down. Then I can still play half court basketball.
Does he pass enough though at the 1? Jalen.
Trap his ass enough, he'll pass. Blitz his ass, he's off of it. But I mean, in today, when you think about the concept, like,
Jesus Christ.
and then you got Dylan Brooks, who,
Because I'm trying to think because he's a
right? He's
dog.
because he needs the ball, right?
Because
He's no
if
different.
Ja can play the
Point,
put the
yeah.
ball.
And if he come downhill, he got a head of steam. They fuck around.
Oh
he's
God!
at the rim.
Oh goddamn!
Yeah.
Because look out.
But that would be my,
Because if he get to 2, like Ja, yeah, he
that would be my move. Where I'm sitting there looking at this group, and I'm like, the best lineup that I can have that'll be dominant offensively and defensively. If I have Jalen Green at the point,
him at the point.
and then I have Thompson or Dylan Brooks at the 2-3. It don't matter how they play the game. And then I have Jabari at the 4 and Sengun at the 5. I have a solid, really athletic team. Right? There's no lineup that I actually worry about. Right? There's not going to be one person besides Luka that fucks up my lineup but I can put Dylan Brooks on Luka or young fella, and I'm sitting there like.
I like that too. I like putting the ball in Jalen's hand.
And then when I go small, boom.
I also like bringing Jimmy Butler into this current situation that we have and getting off a few of these young guys. If we're trying to win right now,
Brooks
within the
probably
next
gotta
few,
go there.
I'm doing this, man.
Would you get rid of Easton?
I'm doing this.
Like,
I'm keeping Tari. I'm keeping him.
Keeping who?
Tari Easton. Because I ain't got to pay him eventually.
So you'll get rid of
I'm getting rid of
Jabari.
Jabari, unfortunately.
Probably gotta get
Jabari can play, man.
I know, that's why I want to keep him.
But his trade,
because
for this,
for Jimmy.
money-wise.
money-wise, because you're going to
yeah.
have to use the second, third, you got to pay him.
Yeah,
Dylan
money-wise.
Brooks probably gotta go too.
No.
No. If I can keep though, like I got Whitmore. See, I got Whitmore and I got young.
See, Whitmore
Shepherd.
Whitmore might play, might not play. He ain't one of them. Jay Sean Tate might play, might not play.
Yeah.
They ain't one of them situations, right?
Okay.
Unfortunately. But that's what the situation that they're in.
Yeah, Whitmore.
Tate in the last year of his deal too.
So therefore, it's
Whitmore and Shepherd, that is my. I'm trying to like hey, y'all need some firepower, right? I got these 2 young guys. They ready to go. They eager to play, and Shepherd is that's Pat Riley's type of guy.
and a pick.
but you have Fred VanVleet. I know you guys are saying to keep him. What do you mean by that? But he's on a team option this summer.
So yeah, so if you damn.
You got 45 million, but team option.
Yeah,
Because you can go that for Jimmy pretty much.
See that point guard position. To be honest,
crazy.
the point guard position right now. That's
Pat ain't gonna do that. Pat won't picks.
that's the least of my worries.
But I
don't want picks.
Yeah, but I can
For
throw
sure he
something
won't
in there.
picks, 'cause
He gonna want at least 3 first because Jimmy because of the headache that this motherfucker didn't put me through. Y'all gonna have to compensate me.
Yep.
I need a couple of them first round.
You gonna try to go
picks.
get that Dwayne Wade or not? He's going to
point
go back
being,
to the draft.
the money matches, but now you don't have to worry about breaking bread with him next year. So now you still get to get that Jimmy bread off your books either way.
Yeah, Houston and OKC, they in some. They really have to be they got to be sitting there really thinking.
You got to be careful. Too.
You know what I mean? How we can because right now
and not fuck up what we have.
we got a whole bunch of good shit right here. We got to figure out how to make it a meal.
Yes, I agree.
And
don't
that,
wanna
that would be the other
Because
thing.
OKC need to
OKC,
figure out
yeah.
how Chet.
Because you can trade the wrong piece and be fucked. And I can tell you that wrong piece is Thompson right now. You can't
he
replace
stays.
that.
And if you're Houston
Keep what
watching
it-
the situation in Miami, are you looking
Yeah.
saying, I want to bring that?
Where he at. No,
like I'm
he's
like
untra-
you're not sitting
I'm
there
just saying, do I want to bring Jimmy into this organization, seeing what's going on out over there?
because you're gonna get a different Jimmy.
Yeah. Yeah, you're not seeking. You're sitting there
gonna
looking.
play for sure.
Like
We
you're
know.
hearing like what's going on out there. Okay.
So this is when you, from what I've heard and I think I know of Emi Udoka, him and Jimmy would never have an issue.
No.
Because how Jimmy plays the game of basketball is what that embodies, right? Play the right way, go out, do your job, compete, game on the line, make that San Antonio upbringing, background, all that. That's the way to play basketball.
And Ime, from the stories we heard, not afraid to squabble
Not
up.
a- yeah,
if
no,
things come to that,
yeah, I didn't- yeah.
we can throw
So,
hands if you like.
yeah.
This
Yeah. And he's a truth teller amongst men, right? From what I gather, he's a truth teller amongst men, which you need in that environment with a guy like Jimmy Butler, right? I mean, he's not gonna let Jimmy dog it. He gonna call Jimmy ass out in film. He gonna ask Jimmy, what the fuck you doing? Why you didn't get back? Why you didn't do the? He gonna bring it to the attention of the said corporate. That's what I see. So you'll get a better version of Jimmy because who's coaching him right now. But I like it. Who says it's gonna happen? But Houston, all those things with Fred being player team option and there's a lot of moving parts.
If I can keep him, I can keep him. But if somebody has more value than I have, like somebody needs a solid goddamn guard that can
And I
really
love Fred.
control the game, cool. Right? He helps us out. But if you're gonna give me something that I really need, but this reminds me of, and I don't think teams think about who. We know what Celtics looked like last year, right? We know the core. Some of you guys are Boston Celtics 3 years ago. And just time needs to go by. Right? Think about all the people who said they should have broke the this team up a long time ago, not knowing that they're too young right now to experience what you want. So maybe some of you guys, which was Houston, which is OKC, you guys are Boston 3 years ago, and you guys just need to go through some hardship for the armor to kick on before these guys are ready to win championships.
But this is what I'll say about FVV. I love Fred VanVleet, but $45 million team option next year.
They're not picking it up.
That's all. So if you know,
I'm gonna just be honest. I'm no.
but if you know you're not picking that up, can you dangle that out as a trade piece?
No.
To get a move.
Because that Boston team, they lived through a lot.
I'm
They
not
lived through
big-
Isaiah Thompson. They lived through
So, but I can use that now.
They're not picking
Because any team you trade them to,
I can. No. What I'm saying is,
I'm saying come
I
off
can-
of that.
Technically,
It's coming off of my book. So.
technically, I can use Fred,
But yeah, I don't.
Shepard, Whitmore, 2 picks to give me Jimmy.
You don't even need all that.
I know, but I can use it. But you know what I mean, to get off Fred. I mean, they're gonna drop Fred. He's gonna.
If you offer that, you're getting Jimmy plus something else. You got to look at that Heat roster, see what you want, but because you don't need all that.
Else back.
James.
No, they're not getting rid of
They're
him.
not getting rid of Jaime. But the FEV and the Jimmy, the money matches
He's part
up.
of their future.
The bread matches
24?
up.
Jaime Jaquez, he's part of their future.
Shout out Jaime Jaquez, the pride of Camarillo.
Yeah, he's part of their
I mean, they don't. It's like who the fuck they got over?
And that becomes.
I mean, that's.
That's the thing.
Hey man, y'all better start the A.
What you finna say, fool?
Billups. Chauncey. He got Grant over there.
Grant.
That motherfucker, he can change a lot of people's lineups.
That's the third team.
Right? Yeah, you can change a lot of people's lineups. A lot of people need a player like that, and you can really, and you need some more,
Picks.
You need some picks and some shit that you can mix around in there and try to figure out a lineup, because right now it ain't working the way you're working, and they young and athletic, but they just ain't meshing. And go ahead and make a couple tweaks to that lineup, and you'll be fine.
All right, so we asked the chat, is Amon Thompson a future All-Star? 84% said yes, they're rolling. Let's talk about the Celtics a little bit.